How's it going, YouTube? It's gonna be part 5, I think. So, from the latest upgrades that we had like ring, we had like chest piece, we had like new augments to put on top of both the weapons and the accessory. Now, thanks to this, we're actually sitting on about like 700 or something vitality modifier, which is going to be very good compared to like what we had before. And with that, we are actually gonna go into the Robbery Legacy quest. Now, this quest is about finding 2 chthonic rifts. One of them is going to be inside in this place. Yo, what's up, YouTube?
Hello, YT, carrot.
Carrot. Thank you for the 100 bits circle. Oh, Naomi, give us the breakdown for that game that you tried. It actually took you much longer than 15 minutes. I'm gonna give you that. Good job to you. Kudos. Yeah, increase the volume just a tiny bit, guys. Lower it on your end if you would like to. Lucius. Ah, there it is. Right next to Bolvar. Let's kill the Bolvar first. We are much stronger than before. Nick is saying, most boring thing I have played in Grim Dawn was anything involving the pets. Definitely depends on who you are. I kind of agree with you. For the most part that I played Grim Dawn, I was actually a hater towards like the pet builds and retaliation builds and builds with shields. I still am not necessarily used to any one of these. But recently I played a Cabalist, bird Cabalist basically. So it's being carried by just the birds, someone familiar. It was pretty cool. I really enjoyed it. It's one of my favorite characters right now. So it was like against, you know, what I thought about it. It was actually exactly the opposite. I really enjoyed that one. But I still don't see myself making like, you know, a summoner that is having like an army next to him. Like the skeletons and stuff like that. Yeah. So the exit is right over here. Let's remember this one on the black spot. So that like when I complete the quest we could come back for this. If I'm not mistaken, there's a is there any point killing Chthonians? Let me see how we are doing with the order. Common chosen and interesting. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna continue this place. I was saying, if I'm not mistaken, there's a treasure show in this place, but I don't necessarily know if I can find it. It's pretty dark inside this. Hey. The Virulent Mow is actually a very good offender for most of the white city casters, including my spec. Guys, if you wanna try hard very much in this build, in this playthrough, what you could do around like where we are right now is that like when you reach level 50, you could actually turn back and farm a new set of bone spikes. Just an idea. I don't necessarily think it's going to be worth it, but I do know that some people, you know, really enjoy the grind and the playthrough, and the journey. You know what I mean? So if you want to like max out your character at all times, it might be an idea. I think we are going to be doing our next bone spike grind when we are like level 60, 70, something like that. Should be okay till then. It's not the biggest deal. Definitely not. A lot of Chthon from there, that was pretty sick. And I failed to find the treasure chest, looks like. No biggie. It's alright. Let's get out of here. So this next one is going to be in the plains of strife, in fact. Chains of anguish. Wait, why didn't you TP? That was weird. Now respected by the order. The order might in fact have a new quest for me as well. I almost one-shot the Corruptors. Our damage is so much higher than before. That was smooth. Honed Relic. Are you serious? Where did you go? Minus white hit resistance on the Relic. So, like, in a spot like this, it might be possible to just, like, put the Virulent Mo, this offhand, right over here to my offhand, and remove this, craft the Horns. It would actually work just fine. Like, this is some very lucky series of events, but we're gonna consume it like dual wielding bone spikes throughout the entire game almost. It's okay. Technically, like, I don't necessarily know which one would be better in this spot. It is definitely possible Horns would be better. Definitely possible. No Maniac is saying, I also just got Hounds. Is this new to the game? I am 600 hours into the game and still getting relics. Wait till you're 1000? Because you will still be able to find some relics. It kind of depends on what you're doing with your time in the game for the most part, I would say. If you strictly farm treasure troves and like rogue dungeons or maybe even Crucible, you'll most likely be finishing rather before. But yeah, relic drops are an absolute nightmare in this game actually. That's also why when I reset my game, or reset my account, let's say, I usually just don't touch my relics, recipes at all. None of the recipes. I delete literally everything else. Characters, items, reputations, not like components, anything that you can think of. But the recipes stay. It definitely hurts when you delete that, so. I'm gonna answer from the top side, I think. I'm enjoying this place. Lots of experience. Good chthonic reputation. How's it going, by the way, Coffin? Guys, do you know if there's a devotional shrine in the first part of Port Valbury in normal difficulty? Just like Bastion of Chaos, you know? So if there is one, I think we're not gonna go into the Port Valbury, but I might pick up the Devotion Shrine. I think it would be nice. We can run the entire Bastion of Chaos. I wouldn't mind that so much. I think running the Port Valbury would be a time waste a little bit. Really dislike that place anyways. Yeah. But let's, at the very least, let's get the Devotion Shrine in there. Hey, it was like hidden behind the monsters. Deadwalkers. I don't like the pathing and the frame rates inside the Port Valbury. That's the only part. Like, I actually like the monster type. I like killing humanoids in games usually. Humanoids, skeletons, those are much more fun to obliterate, I think. Especially skeletons. I cannot carry anymore. Really? You go there. Let's sell some items afterwards. I could actually like complete the Mogrigan Shrine quest. Oh yeah, I can use my new medallion. Poison bolts. Just looking at vitality damage, honestly. I want 530 damage with like okay resistances that I can use sort of any item other than like weapons. This one isn't so bad. Movement speed, vitality, a little bit of like pierce resistance as well. We're basically dropping Aether Chaos resistances. Sure, for level 50 it's gonna require like 2.5 more levels, so I'll consider it meanwhile, I guess. Let's take out the this thing. 5% more experience increase, man. We have like 13% increase to experience right now. It's funny. I'm gonna visit the NPC in the order. See if we can like take a new quest from this guy, because we just hit respected with them. I should be able to take it. Ah, there it is, there it is. Very good. I'll assist you with the ritual. It's an easy quest right here. And also like with the respected, do we have anything that I can buy from these? They're a little bit outdated now. They're like level 35, so it's kinda GG. It's gone. So I actually think that we don't necessarily need to farm any other reputation. Like after we are done with like Bastion of Chaos and like Port Valbury, at the very least the Devotion Shrine, as I was saying. Like we could jump into the Act 5. Like we're almost there when it comes to completing the entire vanilla content that I want to do at least. The next quest requires actually 4,000 more. That's a little bit too much. I suppose we're gonna drop that. Never mind that in this difficulty. Let's put like at the very least 1 point into this. This is giving me vitality damage as well. I'm kind of considering like going all out into this. But so is this, and this one is extremely big. I think I'm gonna try and rush to this. It's gonna take a while to get to possession anyways. Let's just go for the possession, guys. Yo, what's up, Cabalist? My Sunday has been going good. Thank you. Thanks for asking. How about you? Welcome, Brim. Mr. Ragrathar. Play a little bit Grimdawn and Lyric. Welcome, Brim. Look at that damage. This is only gonna get better. Thank you. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, I'm gonna start the Jackal. The first point is kind of underwhelming, but so is my bags like ready to go for a Bastion? I have a key. I do remember crafting 2 keys before going to steps, so I think I'm gonna make sure like we have a lot of space in our bags. And then we start a Bastion run, so that I can greed it up and loot everything I can. That's actually very resistant. Nah, I'm gonna pass on it. So let me get this straight. Like, we have 2 boosts for level 50 that's waiting for white set damage. How is that even a thing? This one actually like ends up giving... I'm gonna sell this one. This is more damage, not only more damage, but also gives like Aether resistance as well. The movement speed is kind of questionable, but meh, whatever. We're taking some like total speed from the Jackal that I'm giving right now, aren't we? Wasn't it total speed here? 6%. I mean, it's not that high, but it's okay. Open some space like this as well. How good it would be if there was like a button to send all the components into the bank, right? When you're in the bank, obviously. Not from anywhere, but that would be cool. Let's go to Bastion. It's going to be an interesting run. Kind of curious like how strong I'm going to be in this run. The parasites are going to be annoying, obviously, but the rest should be dying pretty quickly. I also want to be farming some reputation, I suppose. How's it going, Commander? Welcome, Rem. We check this place around, I think, guys. Like the entire place. Yeah, exactly that. Exalted Stash. This place might actually turn out to be pretty bursty, especially when the Harbingers are around me. They're putting minus resistance. We already don't necessarily have any resistance almost to Chaos, so 22%. I'm pretty sure we're about like 6% remaining when they do put that. Commander is saying, I'm on an Ari Oppressor. It is really strong. You go Vitality damage with like Cabalist, right? Yeah, I am right now. This is going to be a full Vitality playthrough. I think we're going to end up having like quite a bit of acid damage as well, but I'm not going to be supporting it that much. Like some of my gear that is supporting my Vitality is already going to be supporting the poison and acid as well, but I won't prioritize it, let's say. How do you like go up there? Oh, I see. All the way from here. This is very strong right now. Total speed and offensive ability. I think I need like 2 more devotion points or something, you guys, to be able to like unlock the Ratos. This is going to be pretty big because it's like our only tier 3 constellation, in fact. Not that far away anymore. Guessing we'll be able to like start putting points into it in like Ashes content. So far I have gathered exactly 27 points. This guy should be very resistant to me. Yeah, so much. Nice. How many dynamites do we have, you guys? 4 of them remaining now. Indigo Spirit. Would have liked to sell some stuff right now. Already like halfway full. We're opening the key dungeon. Magician is saying, so the one-shot stuff chest devotions, should I be saving those in ultimate for like certain level? So devotions I usually never mind and open the ones that I kind of need. But about the one-shot chests, only in ultimates. What I do is what is this, you guys? Glyph of Wayward Soul. Is that like one of the mobility items? Yeah, it is. Charge to a target. Alright. So I bought the one-shot chest in ultimate difficulty and only in ultimate difficulty. I wait to scale the map to level 90-ish. Level 94-ish, yeah. So it is the map's level that is important, not necessarily your character's level. Like, for instance, in this place, as you can see, I am level 48. But they're about like level 50, 51. So, yeah. You kind of need to manage to do it like level 94, and in most cases in ultimate when you're level 88ish, it's enough. But for elite and normal, just open every single chest. Doesn't matter so much in my opinion. Open the gates! Skate is a beast right now. kinda want all the reputation we can get. And pull outs over here. Check this room as well. Seen a couple of monsters in here stacked up, so why not? Yes, one of my favorite builds is cold, in fact. It's an okay starter build as well. Not the strongest guy, but that is usually how I start my game. Like my first character is usually a Spellbreaker, Cold, Trojan, Cold Caster, yeah. So you can find my Spellbreakers in my spreadsheet if you want to. Check out the Forgotten Gods section though. Maybe somebody can link you a Spellbreaker in the Forgotten Gods. I'm gonna stay on the next room as well, you guys. Want to trigger the trap so that like we maximize our reputation and the experience gained from it, I think. Like in this room. These markings on the floor kinda say that like there's a trap in here basically. So kinda need to wait for it to trigger. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Eddie. Let's see. For some reason, this trap here takes a while to activate. I don't really know why, but yeah. Actually does. Level 50, I have like one item, right? Not more. Okay, I have some space though, that's cool. Level 50 pence. No damage though. Well, I mean, my pens are not giving me any damage either. But they do give good resistance though. Not sure. Chop chop. This was probably not worth it. But I don't want to leave now after waiting this long. Ah, there we go. Just imagine like leaving your character AFK like this because there's nothing on your screen and you're coming back to your death. I've been playing a lot of Occultists lately, Onida. A lot of Occultists I've played on Forgotten Gods and Demolitionist as well. Which is very unique for me because like those two masteries were something that I've not played almost at all before Forgotten Gods. It's so weird. So maybe that's also why like I have so much Grim Dawn in me. Feels like I'm doing something new, you know? Obviously in combination with the Oathkeeper. Sorry, my bad. Oathbreaker, you guys, and the Forsaken Goth. Thanks for the link, Avalon. That wasn't too bad. I'm trying to TP, but it just doesn't go through. Let's try this one out. Here we go. Where are you guys going? The door is here. Come, come. Look at that density. The pack size. And how did I even manage to pull you two? Did you guys see that shotgun, by the way? It was very interesting. We hit him about, like, I don't know, 70% of his HP with just one tick of Revenant's Earth. The placing is, like, so important for this spell. I'm not even using a heal pot, like it's very funny actually. Taking like a chunk of it and it like instantly heals me back up because the bat just keeps on proccing and life steals from me. It's insane, Revenant's Earth plus the bat. I'm really wondering if it's going to be legitimate in the late game as well, which I think it will be. It's just ridiculous how effective it is. Sorry, like, can I go through? Thank you. $50. If I remove these, I'm losing my only chaos resistance. How about like we remove them at the end of this dungeon? At the very least, like I have a little bit more chaos resistance to work with while I'm inside the Bastion. polished emerald. Can't you do better? What is this? Okay, so that's it. It's like the trap room, I think. Elites, please. Nice. This thing very hard, actually. Okay. You don't necessarily get to find legendaries in normal playthrough usually. A level 50 with 1000 armor in the chest. Gives you chaos resistance and a proc called Dawn Shard. I think we're gonna need to use it even though I'm losing, you know, a little bit of like vitality damage percentage. Who cares? This is a very lucky drop, not gonna lie. Like in normal difficulty, I think the, you know, drop rates of stuff like this is extremely low, so I kind of want to find and put one more Chains of Oleron, but I think it's in my bank, so there isn't much I can do about this right now. I'm gonna play without one for now. The Dawn Shard proc should actually be pretty strong for this level. It's probably gonna like fall off drastically around elites, but I could see it being useful in the normal difficulty. So if you want to try hard here, you could definitely like summon the crystals, wait for them to go away, and then engage Charizard. That way, like, it's going to be much easier for you to fight him, obviously. So you don't necessarily need to like worry about these crystals all the time, basically. Yeah. I even managed to spawn that one on the top left, so I think we're okay. Let's just wait this out. I'm really glad this is giving me chaos resistance so that like I can replace my boots with the new boots as well over here. It's gonna be nice. See how this goes. 3 more points available. Wasn't too bad. It is smooth, actually. The glyph of the Stormclap. Gonna drop some stuff that I don't really need here. Leap towards the target destination with electrocute, lightning, and cold. Have some sort of like a belt here? It actually is better than mine, so much better. Dropping a little bit more like Aether and Chaos Resistance. Gaining Vitality and Aether instead. I am okay with this, but it requires level 60. 60 is 10 levels away. How did I even like find this item? I'm not gonna keep it, I think. 10 levels of like this item, I think it's an overkill. Chronomus is saying, I used to not like Bastion of Chaos. I felt really convoluted. Now I can clear it pretty fast and autopilot through it pretty easily. Yeah, definitely when you get to that stage, you're, you know... Hey, we are honored with them. Nice. We can buy the Ritz as well over here. I don't have an inventory space. It's cool. Yeah, when you start clearing stuff like that pretty fast, you don't necessarily mind the place anymore. I know that feeling. For sure. This one's actually giving you Battle Cry and defensive and stun reduction, so I would say this is pretty like probably worth switching into. Anastasia unfortunately gave me an Inferno Relic. Guys, I'm not going to be taking the new quest from Anastasia simply because the new quest is in fact Poison Bleed Pierce, Poison Bleed Pierce. Like I'm okay with the Poison Bleed Pierce, but like I'm gonna start using these new pants. Yeah, I'm not taking the new quest I was saying simply because like it's actually in Port Valbury. I don't want to go to Port Valbury inside the place at least. Yeah, definitely not. We're gonna go and like take the devotion shrine outside, but that's it. Yeah, I'm gonna start using those boots as well. They're giving me a little bit like more vitality damage. We have crazy armor upgrades, you guys, by the way. I'll say our armor value is pretty good right now for what level we are. 450 Spirit Ward. Ooh, look at that, level 58. 55% vitality. 58 is 8 levels away. I'm not really sure why you keep on dropping, man. Dread and Ember. Battle Cry or 40% vitality damage? Not sure. Battle Cry is so good. Gonna go with the Battle Cry here. Too bad. Yeah, it felt like everything that dropped from the Bastion of Chaos, anything that was like relevant, it was very high level compared to my level, yeah. Let's take these components out from the old gear. Then we're gonna go for the Devotion Shrine in the Port Valbury, I think. And that might even be like the last thing that we're gonna do in vanilla content. It's possible. So put these on the gloves, those to the boots, that one to the chest, that one to pants. And I think this is it. How are we looking? Might have lost a little bit of percentage. Yeah, I lost a little bit, like 12% or something. Vitality modifier I lost. But I've gained not only HP but also quite a lot of armor. Excuse me. And I think we have also gained like the proc of Dawn Shard, so that's pretty good. Definitely. Let's go to Port Valbury. Before the Port Valbury, I'm gonna run just one Cronley run because like I'm running out of dynamites. I don't necessarily want to craft them. We talked about this before. Not on a new account. Don't you guys like that Act 2 is capable of scaling like so much higher now? Fly is saying I'm playing Pathfinder Kingmaker, so that it should keep me entertained for another 100 hours or so. Is that game really that long? That's insane. I came here for dynamites and we couldn't find one yet. Feels bad, definitely. We're not despised by the Cron gang. I hate my guts. It's super long. I'm like 50 hours or so in, and it feels like I'm nowhere near the end. And would you suggest the game also? Like recommend, I should say. Sorry. Lodestone, we found one dynamite, I suppose. This was not a good run. Maybe the money bags is gonna drop like 2 of them, who knows. It is possible. Just one. Drag is saying Pathfinder is a fantastic game, best CRPG since Baldur's Gate 2, maybe even better than it. Are you serious? Is it completely voice acted, or do I need to like read a lot of things if I jump into that game sometime? Okay. There's unfortunately not a lot of voice acting. Okay, so a lot of reading then. I don't necessarily mind the reading that much, but it does overwhelm me when I'm streaming especially. What the fuck? Paul is saying you will do the voice acting for us most certainly. That's exactly why I said it overwhelms me, especially while I'm streaming. I'm glad you figured that out. I'm already not that great, not only with my pronunciation, but also with my vocabulary. On top of that, reading. Like, 3 different difficult things for me, so I do fine for a couple hours, and then afterwards it starts getting tiring for me. I've been there. We're gaining some reputation by killing ethereals, so I don't really mind killing them here. You can check inside, like, houses and the chests. I don't mind. Dalak's Divar, your dream is here. Is there a dream Divar? A happy little cute floating eyeball. Could check upstairs too. Why not? Wait, can I actually like exit from like the balcony and then maybe go downstairs from there? I think we could. Nice. The abomination. Yeah, there's the devotion shrine over there to the right side. Nice, nice. There should also be like a one-shot chest somewhere, but don't necessarily know the exact spawn points. I do know two. We're gonna check those two out. It is... I think it is possible that like I won't find it. We'll see. We'll most likely find it though. Space was really good experience so far. It's a shard. Oh no, panic, it's not here. One of the spots is that one, you guys, inside that house. So the other one that I know is going to be right next to the last boss. Hopefully it's going to be there. No, I actually lied. There should be one more that I know. Hold on. to get that damage, man. It's crazy. It's not here. I couldn't really tell Fly. It's a genre that I'm like not necessarily that familiar with. Willing to try sometime. There you are. Oh yeah, we're getting scammed now, right? Only 2 points. So, out of here now. In fact, let's see how the reputations are doing. That one's honored, that one's honored. Nothing else is even like close to being honored right now. Kinda sad. We are going to be jumping into Act 5, I think, the Ashes of Malmouth. But in fact, this is going to be part 5, YouTube. Thank you very much for watching. Let's deal with the items, and afterwards, I'll see you on the next part. And we will start the next, we'll start the first expansion, let's say, yeah. I think this is a good spot. Those are interesting. 570 armor, vitality percentage. We're dropping quite a bit. Elemental resistances. I'm gonna need to keep these. The same could be said for this helm right over here. Ridiculous amounts of HP. Defensive ability. And you could also abolish evil, which is a melee ability, unfortunately. Fire Chaos. Even though I think those are like upgrades, I don't necessarily think this is the right time to swap them out. Our elemental resistances are very questionable if I do so, so I can stay away from it. Excuse me. I'll catch you on the part 6, YouTube. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and sub. Peace.